What's up, guys? Good morning. We are jumping straight into it today. You guys left off the other day with seeing the cooling system pretty much ready to go. The only thing that we had to fix was this hard line to this radiator. It was all bent and all screwed up. It pretty much looked like that. So what we did is we called in one of our old time friends, Eric from Il Quab. I'll put his information down below if you guys are local to San Diego and want some fabrication work. I don't know where he went, but he's actually welding up some aluminum today to fix this pipe. There he is. Hi, Eric. Hi. So he's here today and he's gonna be helping us get this going, and I literally have been gone for 15 minutes and he's already nearly almost done. But shout out to Lincoln, they put some welders in here for us and kind of slowly developing our fab section of the shop. So huge shout out to Lincoln. So I also haven't shown you guys this, but this is the steering rack of the car in there. There's a hard line for the steering rack that was bent and pulled. That was pretty much in like a crazy V shape. Yesterday when Calvin and I were working on the car, we actually just kind of bent it back. And for the most part, it was kind of okay, but there's this major kink right here. Calvin and I were like, that might work, it may not work, but Eric saw it and he was like, 100% that will not work. So Calvin is actually at the hardware store right now and he's gonna pick up some dash fittings for us. And while he's doing that, Eric is gonna be cutting that and putting these fittings on so we can actually connect that line. So we'll have a proper steering rack, our power steering cooler is gonna be hooked up, and our radiators will be hooked up. Also, while Calvin is out, he's trying to pick up some spare bushings because we're a little bit short on that. And whether or not we use some factory Ferrari ones, which I have a couple different sources, mainly Exotic Auto Recycling trying to get us some bushings, but Calvin's actually gonna see if maybe we can find something local that would work, because we essentially just need some sort of an isolator so that the radiators are not hard mounted to the car. A lot's going on today, but this is like the fundamental stuff. Like once this is all done, you could technically close the system and fill everything all up and just start the car. So as I said, we're actually able to make this happen by using the old left-hand coolant pipe and attaching it and chopping it up to the now damaged but repaired right-hand side coolant side. It always amazes me how fast Eric is able to do this stuff, because when I look at it, it just looks hard. And I know it's hard, but after doing it for so many years, it's just like no big deal. What's that?
See we don't work.
Wow. Yep, that's it. It's exactly how it needs to be. All right, so just like that, it's done. He just has to finish the welds all the way around, and that coolant pipe is gonna be complete. And we're like 35 minutes in. We're off to a great start today. Okay, so we have a new plan. Here's the power steering line that we just took off. We actually just removed it, which was a pain in the butt to do. Rather than making our own custom line, I actually had a spare brake line kit from an S2000 big brake kit. So I actually had a spare one laying around, and Calvin was like, wait, we could probably just utilize the fittings and the soft line that came from that for the power steering, and because it's a brake line, it can handle the power steering high pressure, so it worked.
When we looked at the kit, this is the bolt that comes with the kit, and this is the bolt off the Ferrari, and this is also from the kit, this banjo, and it fits.
And it's literally just long enough to fit.
Well, we don't know that yet. We're gonna try
You said you think?
I said I think.
It looks just long enough to fit from point A to point B, which is crazy because that means we're gonna be using a brake line as a power steering line, and it fits perfectly. So long story short, we're gonna mock it up, see if it fits, and if it fits, then it
sits. If
it fits, then it sits. You gonna try and get your hand all the way back in there?
Dude, it fucking fits. You kidding me? You're afraid? Where am I?
This is probably gonna be impossible to show on camera, guys, because it's so deep in there. Fuck, I can't even. Oh, I see it. Okay, you need to be up there.
Hey, hold up. I think I got my hand stuck.
Can I get my hand through here?
I think that's gonna. I can't. That's gonna fit.
Okay.
It's not gonna fit.
Can you hand me?
We have a damaged hard line here. And originally this is brazed in factory from Ferrari. So it accepts this banjo bolt. You can see that there. So what we've done is we've cut it, and we're gonna swap this hard line with this -3 end that I've cut the 8th pipe end off. And essentially I'm just gonna TIG weld it on there with stainless. This is kind of a normal thing to do in motorsports when you convert over to braided lines or anything like that, because these hard lines in the end, they don't heat cycle very well and they have a tendency to crack. This didn't survive a front end collision, so we're doing what we have to do. Luckily, TJ had some fittings and everything lying around, so make it easy and get it done with what we have.
Literally within minutes, getting a custom line done by Eric. Huge, mad love. So when we have that done, we'll go ahead and screw in the original banjo bolt to the exposed side right here. And then that brake line will literally just fit right in and we should be golden. And now our coolant pipe is welded up and fixed, so we can close off that system. And all of our lines have been fixed just like that, which I literally was so scared about that, and it's coming together in front of our face way faster than I thought it would. So a lot of emotion, a lot of excitement, just trying to keep myself contained.
Just some beautiful memes, look at that. Adapt the old banjo to a new fitting so that this brake line can act as our power steering line. This is about to blow your minds. You're just gonna stick the washers on there, screw that on. Oh, no big deal. You see how where it's pointing? Oh, a little 90, go my way. Ferrari. Oh yeah, boy. And then we tighten that, and done. We got power steering again, team. Yeah.
That's probably one of the coolest fixes we've done, in my opinion. Of all the shit we've done, like, that was cool because we were able to fix that with something that was totally meant for something else, but repurposed into something and done here, and obviously wouldn't have been possible without Eric and his craft. But the fact that that was done right here in this house, right over there, I don't know, that's the type of stuff that makes this build really, really unique and special to us here. So that's really cool. So we're just gonna tighten down that bolt and the other bolt, and then we will kind of tidy up the car a little bit.
You just gotta get it there, Teach.
Is this side of the power steering tight?
Oh, I forgot to put the hose clamp on.
Is that side tight?
Yes, it's tight, Teach.
All right, boys, the power steering line is in. Oh, you just put that on?
Yes, I forgot the hose clamp.
Now we're just putting on the power steering lines. Look at that. Everything's lining up. Ooh.
Yeah, stick her in there. Nice and deep line.
Next,
Oh God, I actually just shit my pants.
all right, with those on the car, our bushings have been sourced for us, and they're gonna be overnighted, so we can't hard mount, well, we can't technically hard mount the radiators and fill up the radiators and connect all of it yet, just because we have to take it all off when we put on the radiators and stuff like that. So what we are gonna do now that we've gotten this far, I'm gonna put the front bumper on, lower the car, and we'll see how everything kind of lines up now that this is all buttoned up. How wild is that? That's so cool to see everything that far with our lines connected. Really seeing the end of the picture here. Not everything is perfect because I still have to like minor adjust the fenders and the hood, but I have the front bumper mounted and the fenders in a pretty decent spot. The first time we're gonna actually see this car almost looking like a proper Ferrari. Damn, son. Oh, that's pretty awesome.
Ferrari now.
That's pretty.
It's a Ferrari. That's it. You're done. We're done.
Wow. So obviously we're still waiting for a bunch of stuff. I say this every video. We're waiting. We still need the headlights. We still need like the bumper sensor. We still need the grills. We still need our full brand new interior front pieces from Ferrari. But wow, it's literally here. Now that this front end is kind of together, I really just want to back it out and take it outside and just see it and just absorb it for a moment. So let's do it. So I just went to start the car. And you know, normally how the start button like didn't work. I had to put my foot on the brake to start it. Well, after Calvin did that wiring change, now when I put my foot on the brake, the car doesn't start. So I wonder if I push the start button, it will work now. Oh. Oh. Boys, she's almost back. The front end is still like stuck in the raise mode. I wonder now if I could actually lower that because we've replaced the harness that was originally just screwed up. So we might actually be able to lower that. I'm not quite sure yet. But wow, that's an incredible sight. It's so exciting for me to see it. And I know it's probably just as crazy for you guys to see it as well. What's almost the coolest thing in my mind is how much I feel like I've learned since we started working on this, and it's only been not even 2 months. All right, she's in her final resting place for today. Today's video was a little bit quicker, but it's all I have time for today, and this is a pretty monumental step, so I'm super excited about that. And I just got confirmation that our interior has just been refurbished by Ferrari. So we're gonna have that stuff literally overnighted here, and we're gonna get rolling on this car so we can get this thing back on the road. That being said, I will catch you next time. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys soon. Peace out and keep moving forward.
And I'm feeling